It's just so good. Really. Okay, talking about the perfect poutine. How come I know so much about poutine? And the answer is because I eat poutine a lot. Love affair started in university. I ate maybe 2 or 3 poutines a week for 3 years. And then I've been a long time since I've been in university, and every year since I've been eating lots and lots of poutine. So, I know what goes into a perfect poutine. I made this perfect batch of poutine. Boom. Number 1, the fry. So, these are home cooked russet potatoes. You want your fries to have a little bit of a great texture on the outside, a little pillowy center. They cannot be too thin. They cannot be wedges. They just have to be the perfect thick fry. Number 2, the cheese curd. I'm gonna say the cheese curd because it's like law that poutines have cheese curds. It needs to be cheese curds. It has been, in many scenarios, not curd cheese, and like grated cheese or like just mozzarella. And I have enjoyed many a poutine that hasn't been a curd and has been a shred. But if I'm talking best poutines out there, they have to have a curd because we're talking, they get stringy when they're hot. They just have that sponginess to them. It's a little grimy, it's a little like chewy, and you kind of need that because it's a gritty dish. It's not like an elegant thing, but it is a piece of art, so respect it. Number 3 factor for making a good poutine is the gravy. The gravy needs to be somewhat thick. It can't be too runny. It needs to be a good color, which generally is a beautiful brown tone. And actually the gravy needs to be a bit sweet. That may be just like my vibe on gravy, but again, I basically wrote the book on poutine, so my way or the highway. It's just so good. I cannot tell you how good this is. Oh my dear. Seriously, it's just like easily one of the best poutines I've ever had. Now, it can be peppery. I have enjoyed a peppery gravy, but it has to be a balance of flavors, so you have to be careful. If you're adding a whole bunch of other things to it, then maybe a different vibe like thyme or rosemary or pepper would be fine in the gravy, or other spices and things like that. I would welcome that. But if you're going with OG poutine, you just need a basic, beautiful beef gravy with a little bit of sweetness. Okay, now, so we talked about the fry, we talked about the cheese, we talked about the gravy. Now we need to talk about the combination of all of those things. Obviously you want a good base of fries. I tend to like a heavy cheese set poutine. I find a lot of places go limp on the cheese and it's personally offensive. So don't skip on the cheese. And then the gravy. Do not drown your poutine in gravy. Should I want more gravy, we can put more on. But you need to have a nice balance. It needs to be somewhat soupy and on the bottom, so every fry can have some cheese and some gravy, or at least gravy. But you don't want to overwhelm, so that it's just like poutine soup. That does sound good though, poutine soup. Holy God, this poutine is so good. If you want to learn how I made this gorgeous poutine, I will post it, and please do make it because this is unbelievable, like truly. My favorite variation on poutine is the pulled pork poutine, which I have done. So don't know if this is gonna translate well on camera, but I'm gonna just plop a little bit on there. You get a lot of variations on poutine, and that's cool. Just make sure that you're doing it justice. Oh heavens. This is so gratuitous, as a poutine should be. If you're gonna go there, just go there. Okay? Alright. This is what the final looks like. Love! Thanks for watching.